Hey guys, Kyle here. Today we're reviewing set 71699, the Thunder Raider. This set came out in 2019, I believe. Retails for €55 and is a retail exclusive to Smiths in Ireland, and I believe Target in America. I'm not too sure, but anyway, let's take a look at the minifigures. The first minifigure in the set is Jay, who has pretty nice looking printing and is obviously exclusive to the set at the moment. Although I would imagine by January at least he won't be, because if you don't know, most of the 2021 sets for Ninjago got leaked, which if you want me to cover those leaks, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, taking a look at the printing under the mask, he has got at the back just some generic kind of smirky face, and at the front got that mask is kind of hard to get off sometimes. He has just a angry face, which will display that obviously in the set. He also has the just normal nunchucks, and he also has just some generic, I guess, Ninjago language printing, which I believe some of the minifigures in this set have mistakes where it says Manter instead of Master. I'm not too sure, but anyway, let's take a look at the next minifigure. So the next minifigure in the set is Cole, who has a hammer and a moldy hot dog for his accessory, and obviously uses the generic Ninjago movie printing and hairpiece. If you take a look at the back, he's got a neutral face, and at the front he's got an angrier face, which try and get off like that. And as you can see, he's got an angrier face, and he's got some pretty good printing as well, obviously, for a retailer exclusive. And obviously you can see he's got some shine on it. But anyway, let's take a look at the next minifigure. So the next minifigure in the set is the Overlord, who isn't that different to the Golden Dragon set that he was already in, which I've already reviewed. If you want to go see that for a in-field review of this minifigure, you can go see that. But the only thing I've noticed in this set is that he's got a different weapon, which is definitely interesting. It's like a spear with an axe and a saw, which the Ninjago in this set also has, but it's much smaller. But anyway, so let's take a look at the next minifigure. So next minifigure in the set is just a generic looking Ninjago who has a similar build to the Overlord, as you can see. Just the top of the spear, not too much. Take a look underneath. Just like the Kite Fighter, he's got changeable faces, where if you want to put on the mask like that and have like the robo eye, showing, you can if you want, but I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer to have it look how it is in the show. So let's take a look at the next minifigure. So the final minifigure in the set is Lloyd, which again I've reviewed already. If you want to go see my in-depth review on this minifigure, you can go watch the Jungle Raider review or the Kite Fighter review. But anyway, this guy's just, he's pretty generic. He's in, I'm pretty sure, nearly all the Legacy rebooted sets. He's just obviously not in the Zane accessory pack for obvious reasons. But anyway, let's take a look at the build. So taking a look at the build, this is a bulky set, which is really great. I mean, this is an incredible build, I would say, for like Legacy. I would say this is one of the best improvements so far. As you can see at the back, it's got Cole's mech, which can detach, which I'll take a look at the play features a bit. As you can see, Cole fits in. My only complaint is that the harness thing doesn't fully close because he can't because of his legs and arms, which that's kind of a shame. And as you can see at the back, he just sits on it, I guess. And at the sides, there's not too much. My only real complaint is that you can just see these Technic pins, which doesn't look all that great. I wish, if they ever are going to remake the set again, which I doubt it, I hope they find a way to cover up those, like maybe take these weird little rubber things on the wheels and make them blue and put them on the side, but I don't know. But anyway, let's take a look at the play features. Just taking a look at Cole's mech, it definitely is a really good mech design for even the size of it. The only problem is the joints, which, they're not too good. They're very restrictive. Like, you can't really do too much movement with it at the back. I mean, you're not really supposed to see this from the back because it looks pretty ugly. As you can see, it's just none covered up. And there's not really much to say about this. He's got some spring-loaded missiles on the arms, which I'm not going to fire because I don't want to lose them. And he's also got the unicorn piece for drills, I guess. And he's also got some pretty nice stickers, up at the top, and some gold bars, which LEGO really love to use gold bars and iron bars. Light in Legacy, don't they? Huh. But taking a look at one of the play features, you can lock his legs in place. Yeah, it's definitely strange. But I guess it's just to help him sit better on the Thunder Raider, so it moves a lot better without the legs having to drag it behind. And taking a look at the legs, you have just 05 and whatever the hell that means, I don't know. But let's take a look at the Thunder Raider. So taking a look at the Thunder Raider, it's not the most, the most pleasing looking set without Cole's mech on the back. It's just very bland. At the top, as you can see, there's just some stickers for J symbol, computer panel thing, and obviously something for Cole. And as these are like, I guess, blasters, maybe, I don't know. They always fall off a lot, which is kind of unfortunate. But as you can see, this set has a transformation, play feature. I think if you pull on this, the cockpit slides up, and it's meant to click into place. As you could hear that. There's like a little handle thing that clicks it in. As you can see, it's not too much. It just reveals some more blasters, and yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Those just kind of move if you just nudge it a bit. Take a look at the front. It's not too much. There's just some katanas, and that's about it. From the back, yeah, it's still kind of bad. I think that this thing here is meant to be a blaster, so I have no clue, but if you press back in on that clicks it out, and then these are really flimsy, by the way, as you can see. Barely smack it, and it just does a full 180. But you can attach Cole's mech onto the back, which I'll do. Which, as you can see, Cole's mech just clicks onto the back, and you can, I guess, move the hands back. Ooh, shit, I think I broke something. Yeah, that hinge always comes off sometimes, but as you can see, just lift up the shoulders. And if you flip back the arms, you have, I guess, cannons, you could say, which looks really good. But anyway, let's take a look at the packaging, instructions, and of course, the final verdict. So take a look at the instructions. You have two of them, obviously, because it's a big set. You have this one that has the mech and half the Thunder Raider, and this one that has the rest of the Thunder Raider. Which, take a look at the back. This one, obviously, it just shows the complete build and what it would look like with all the accessories and stuff. And this, if you obviously has the win, but for some reason, the first instruction has all the advertisements, which, as you can see down here, you can see some Prime Empire, ads, and some Legacy, early 2020, I believe, ads. And if you flip it through, you have a LEGO Life ad, and you have some play features for the mech. But anyway, let's look at the packaging. So taking a look at the front set, obviously, you have the main image and the instructions and whatnot. You have all the minifigures, the builds, the play features, and obviously what season it was introduced. At the top, you just have more advertisement for the minifigures, and you have a little slot here that shows Jay, obviously, because he's the main minifigure of the set, obviously. And at the back, you have just some nice looking play features and whatnot, and some scenes from the show. But if you want my final, verdict on the set, I would say get it while you can. I'm pretty sure this is retiring soon. If not, it's retired, and they're just cleaning out stock of whatever they've left. I'd say get it. I mean, it's $55. It's not too bad. It's kind of steep, I guess, but compared to the other retailer exclusive from Legacy, which is the Ultra Dragon, which is $100, I would say this is a much better deal. But anyway, with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.